Hello everybody, my name's Nicola and welcome back to my channel. This is the Frugal Cottage, where we talk all things money to help you on your financial journey. Today's video is all about my Trading 212 portfolio reveal, as I've not really talked about it before on the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and let's get started. So yes, I've shared with you now my early retirement portfolio and my experimental portfolio with free trade. Today's video is about my third portfolio with Trading 212. I bet you're wondering why on earth I have so many, and I've got a video coming up about why I have so many different investment portfolios. However, today's video is just showing you what I've got in this one. So this is with the app Trading 212. It's another app-based thing rather than my early retirement portfolio, which is on, I use a kind of an online web-based company. This is purely just an app, and the reason why I decided to try this out, a bit like free trade in a way I suppose, is that I wanted to try a different kind of strategy for some money just to see how that goes. So the Trading 212, I opened it with a referral from somebody else, and I will leave my own referral link below. If you use that, you get a share worth up to £100. If you use that, I'll leave it below if you want to check it out. But I used a referral link from somebody else to open the account, and actually what I've done is I've opened an ISA. Now if you've watched my videos before, you will know that my early retirement portfolio is based in a stocks and shares ISA. So this Trading 212 portfolio is actually in my husband's name, because you can have an ISA each, and that just is the tax-free thing again. So my husband didn't have an ISA, so we opened that up because this is a different strategy. So the plan for this basically is to invest in American companies that pay dividends, and the reason why it's in this rather than my own early retirement portfolio is there are two reasons. Firstly, there are no fees with this app. The platform that I have with my other one is Harvey's Lansdowne, and they do have fees for their services. This one doesn't, first of all, and second of all, Trading 212 offers fractional shares, so I can buy, and I've talked about this before in the free trade one, but I can buy bits of a share as opposed to a whole share. Some of these American companies that pay dividends are fantastic companies, they've been around a long time, but individual shares are expensive. So this is another way of me being able to invest in these companies but not necessarily having all of the money to invest in it at once, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you my very basic portfolio in Trading 212, and then kind of talk through the options as to why I've chosen that and what the plan is moving forward. So here we go. So this is my portfolio, or rather it's in my husband's name, but I'm going to call it mine because it's all to do with me. And you can see here that I've invested £140.53 so far, and it is at a negative, so I've lost, like on paper if you like, 82p. Now I haven't because I've not sold anything, but that's what my portfolio looks like to begin with. Now you can see again it's really small. It's not the kind of numbers that I'm putting in our early retirement portfolio. This again I suppose is another kind of not as experimental as the free trade one, but it's definitely something that's not going to be kind of having those bigger numbers added on a regular basis. So if I scroll down, you can see here these are the investments I have already. So I've got a share in AT&T, so that's a big American company to do with telecoms. It pays dividends. EasyJet was actually somebody used my own referral link, and I got that. Probably will sell that at some point and reinvest it. I've then got Microsoft, Realty Income. Under Armour was the share I got when I used a referral link, and then one of Unilever. So Unilever is the only kind of UK based company, oh no, and EasyJet, those two. Unilever's also someone used my referral link, and what an amazing one to get. It was £47 something when it kind of appeared in my account. It now sits at £43. But if I go into, and if I scroll them out further, actually it shows my allocation there at the bottom, and basically that's just how much each one is worth. You can see there how it's weighted, that's the point of that. But if I click on AT&T, so you can see I've basically put £25, just over £25 into investing in that, and that has bought me 1.2 of a share in AT&T. But they do have dividends, they do pay out. Their dividend yield at the moment is 7.17%, so you know that's a pretty good dividend yield there, so that's why I've invested in those. Like I said, EasyJet was one of my kind of free shares, if you like, for referring someone else, so thank you if it was you that used that. And it was £7.30 when it arrived, and it's gone up by that much. So this doesn't pay dividends as far as I'm aware, no. So I'll probably sell that and reinvest that into one of the other ones that I've got already. But that was a free share. The next one is Microsoft. Now, we've all heard of Microsoft, right? I thought this would be a good kind of company to also be invested in. So again, I've put £25 in there, which bought me 0.15 and all those other numbers of a share in that. And at the moment it's plus 0.13 pence. But this also pays dividends. If I scroll down, but the dividend yield on this is only 1.06%, which is lower than I'd normally kind of aim for. I like to aim for kind of 4 or 5% as a dividend yield, but Microsoft is such a big company and their kind of growth over time is fairly consistent. So if I look there, that's the growth over just the past year. So hopefully kind of the growth and the dividends there will make a bigger impact over time. I then go back to this one, I think it's a Realty Income, I think that's how you say that. And again, so I've put £24 in here. You'll see, like, you kind of see a pattern emerging, and I'll explain my strategy in a minute, but £24 into that buys me 0.52 of a share. Can you see also, so I'm buying like percentages of shares and not a whole one, because I can't afford, so this one actually is $60 per share, but some of them like Microsoft over 200, I can't afford to buy kind of 1, 2, 3, 4 whole shares, but this system allows me to buy individually into these and gives me those kind of fractional shares. This also pays dividend yield. This dividend yield at the moment, as of recording, is 4.45%. And if I go back, so Under Armour was the share I got when I joined or opened an account with Trading 212. That's what I got as my free share. So that's currently worth £12.41. Again, I should probably sell that at some point. Doesn't pay a dividend out at all. And it's up at the moment, it's up 29%, but that's because I've got one. So there's that. And then, like I said, Unilever is the other free share I got, and that's the only UK based company there. But part of me is like, I should keep that. Unilever pay dividends. If I scroll down, their dividend yield is 3.26%, not bad. But also they're fairly expensive shares to buy, so they're as of recording, they're £43.90 per share to buy. In fact, it was slightly higher when I got the share for free. But if I continue my strategy of American dividend paying stocks, then I should sell that, shouldn't I? What do you think I should do? Do you think I should sell that and put it into a different thing, or should I keep it as kind of like an added bonus? Let me know in the comments below. But that is my Trading 212 portfolio as it stands today. And like I said, you can see there it says get free shares. I'll leave my referral link below if you want to have that. You get a free share and then you can sell it and put it into it, or it could be the introduction to you having a go at investing, but we'll see. So that is my Trading 212 portfolio update as it stands. Now my strategy for this, if that isn't obvious, and that is to put in £25 in every other Friday. So my experimental portfolio with free trade is £10 every Friday. Just for variety, I don't know what the reasoning behind this is, that this Trading 212 one is going to be £25 every other Friday, which actually means that this works out having slightly more a month than the free trade one does, but it's all very different in terms of strategies. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below if you want to watch that after this one. But yeah, my strategy in this is to invest in American dividend income paying stocks, and to invest £25 every other week into that. And again, over time, say kind of 10 years time, that should be quite a nice lump sum, if you like, if nothing else. Now this is within an ISA, so I won't pay tax on any of the dividend income received. In this, it is in my husband's name. He didn't have an ISA beforehand. And I just wanted to test out another one of the apps that are currently available for investing. So let me know what you think of my investment strategy for Trading 212. As I said, I will leave a link below with my own referral link. If you want to use that to get yourself started, you would get a share of up to £100 for free, and I would also get one for referring you there. As always, the things I talk about in these videos are not recommendations for you to buy, these are just what I'm doing. But let me know in the comments what you think about that. Do you think I'm doing a good strategy here? Would you do this differently? Let me know. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you again very soon.